Hey everyone, welcome to my channel.
Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me? Hands in the stove, how the faucet's running and I keep looking at you.
Be the death of me.
Just hold on, what it say?
Me, baby. Shit came with the heat seats, baby.
This is gonna be, as you can see by the goddamn title, part 3, the finale, y'all. So, went to P's house, pulled up. A lady stopped me. She like, who are you? Why are you here? Whatever. I'm thinking it's the neighbor. And I'm like, well, this my man house. So her eyes is getting watery. She looked like I have disturbed her whole nervous system. And I'm like, what the fuck? So low key, my heart just sunk to my ass because it's only one reason why you would be crying after I said that. I asked her like, is that your boyfriend too? And she was like, yes.
What the fuck you say?
So low key, I'm wanting to crash out because how is it me and you got a damn key? Remember I told y'all how he gave me that key? Like, I want you to have a safe space and this is your home too, and you could come up over here, you could bring the baby, it's whatever. Nigga, this a hotel. You giving everybody a key. Like, what the fuck? So I was like, hey, I don't have nothing against you. I don't have no problem. Can me and you talk? And she was like, I guess. And I'm like, okay, I feel that. Like, bitch, I'm confused too. So we sit in the car for a while and like she was like, so what's your name? Who are you? I'm asking her what's her name. We comparing notes. Remember how I got stood up on Valentine's Day? She too got stood up on Valentine's Day. This is not even the same bitch that he took out on Valentine's Day, y'all. So, cause that's who I thought it was. I was like, oh, this must be Valentine's Day shawty. This makes sense. You know, like, okay, he's still fucking with her. No. She was like, no, he stood me up on Valentine's Day. I said, what you mean? And she was like, yeah, mind you, I didn't tell her that he stood me up on Valentine's Day. I had started bringing up all of the shit he do when I brought up like, oh, you know, he had like decked me out for Valentine's Day. And then I was about to tell her, and she was like, girl, I don't even want to talk about that because he hoed me for Valentine's Day. She's like, he made sure I had shit, but he never like showed up. I like planned the dinner for us and everything. He never came. This nigga had a full booking on Valentine's Day with hella women. What? I hate niggas. Me and her could basically compare notes. She telling me everything about the house. I'm telling her everything about the house. The only difference is I think she hadn't met his mama, but she done been around the baby. I said, oh, the baby. The baby fake too, low key. Like, low key, the baby fake too. And I know y'all like, leave that baby out of it. I don't give a fuck. He know who he seen. But don't be calling me, yeah, oh, my, It's, you got 5 other mamas. The fuck? You wrong as hell too, little boy. And your daddy, okay, let me calm down. So I had ultimately decided, I said, this nigga not here right now. He out of town, he gone, right? I done found out that you got a whole nother lady. This lady think y'all together. So, cause I asked her, I said, so why did you even come to the house? She's like, to be honest, I came to the house because like I had a weird feeling. I didn't know if somebody was here. I've been trying to get a hold of him. I can't get a hold of him. I was like, well, he's in LA. She was like, how do you know that he's in LA? I said, because no, I wanted to tell her, bitch, that's my man. That's how I know he's in LA. But obviously, this is our man. I was like, well, girl, that's what he told me. That's what he's sending me videos of, all of this, all of that. So she's like, okay, okay. She looked like she had it on her mind. And I ain't gonna lie, I felt her. Like, bitch, we both just found out this nigga playing us. And it ain't no telling how many others it is. So she was like, I know this is gonna be weird as fuck. Can we go get a drink and talk? And I'm like, yeah, girl, it's cool. Like, I'm fucked up too. I don't know what to make it is. Y'all, we go over there. I think we went to did we go to Gabriella's? We went to Gabriella's. We chatting and chopping it up and all of that. She telling me her life story. I'm not telling her my life story, but I'm listening because I want to know how much you know my nigga. That's our nigga, right? So she basically telling me how they been on and off for the last like, what did she say? Like a year and a half. Bitch. She's like, and really we was fucking around like for a whole like maybe 5-6 months prior to that, and then we started being together. So again, y'all, if 2 plus 2 is 4, okay, and we've been talking now at this point at now for the last, I don't know, 13 months going on, right? on and off. Like, cause remember we had a little tiff. How the fuck was you able to hide this from me under my nose? I be at the house, I be with his parents. Like only thing I didn't do was ever bring him to my house. Remember I said that and he had a problem with that. So I told her, I said, I'm gonna be real with you. Is you finna quit fucking with the nigga or am I? Like, what we finna do? Like, what we finna do? She's like, I'm gonna be real. Like, I don't want to. Y'all, I know you're like, why was you even, I don't know. I just wanted to hear what she had to say, but I'm gonna be real with y'all. I respected her for being real and being like, girl, I ain't coming about the nigga. So I told her, I was like, okay, well, you ain't gotta bow out. I'ma bow out. Don't even worry about it. Like, whatever. Then we start having that conversation about like, do you know of any other women? So I'm only telling her of the one I do know. She was like, okay, I feel like that's somebody that I know. Shout out to you if you seeing this, because she did buy my drink. She bought me 2 drinks. And I had bought us some nachos. And I was just like, okay, like, that was fun, I guess. What the fuck? So low-key, I'm on a ride home, like, listening to Jasmine Sullivan breaking down, nigga. Like, breaking down, listening to Drake and Jasmine Sullivan.
God help me.
Losing my shit, y'all. He came back. I didn't talk to him. Like, I blocked that nigga, right? Blocked the fuck out of Buddy. Nigga, I don't want to talk. I don't need you to be trying to, like, talk to me regular and I gotta, like, hide it. No, I'm fucked up. So when he finally came back, I ignored that bitch for almost about a week. And I remember I kept saying, like, he ain't came to my house, so I don't give a fuck, and he don't really care, and it's done. Like, I'm thinking I'm never gonna have to see him again. Y'all know he liked to pop up, right? Okay. Now, at this point that we was together, he had came to my house like less than 3-4 times, right? This motherfucker pops up at my... Matter of fact, I'm pulling up to my motherfucking house. I'm turning it on the corner. This nigga is turning on the... Like, what? So I'm like, this looks like somebody I know. I'm looking at the car. Then I look at the Tesla real good. I said, this nigga fucking, like, P, what the fuck? So I get out the car. I'm like, let me try to hurry up and go in my house. Y'all, this motherfucker parked right behind me, hopped out. So you gonna ignore me? You gonna keep ignoring me? You gonna keep ignoring me? Y'all, I can't even say on camera everything that transpired in that yard. My neighbors know. If you stayed over there, apologize. But also, it was well warranted, okay? I had to do what I had to do. You feel me? And it is what it is. Very toxic. The crazy part about all that, we did all of that just for me to be over at that house 2 days later. And I know you thinking you're a dumbass. I was. I get to the house, and so like I'm basically telling him like I already know everything. Like I'm cool. I never told him specifics about what I knew, but I told him I know you've been cheating on me. I know you got a whole nother girlfriend. All of that. No. I don't even think I said the girlfriend part. I said I know about hella bitches. They was hitting me up. I lied because you been lying. So and it probably is bitches that's gonna hit me up, right? So now the fucked up part about this was we had some shit coming up that was intertwined together. So it was either like I'm gonna take a loss, and I done been in that type of situation a couple times when it come with men, and I be trying to like break away from them, but we got some shit coming up. So I was like, okay, you promised me you was gonna do this, and that, and I really need these 3 things, and we got this coming up, so I'm gonna just sucker through it, right? I had already decided like dog city, I'm dogging you the fuck out. I don't care. So now it's getting to the point to where like I'm going out, he popping up on me. He mad, he pissed off, he feeling like I'm hoeing him. Now he want to be the sweet, wholesome family man. Now he want to be at home, and now he got a Bible. Oh, nigga. Oh, Lemmy, please. Oh, please, Lemmy. I don't want to hear that shit. No offense to the Bible, but I know that nigga wasn't using it right, so that don't count. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, we was in a toxic space like for a whole little minute, you know what I'm saying? Now, here's the thing. Remember I told you about that goddamn mama that he said was on drugs and shit? So Abuelita birthday come, right? We go to Abuelita birthday party. Everybody happy to see me. Low key, I'm gonna be real. When a nigga cheat on you, you feel like everybody around that nigga fake. Like you feel like everybody around his ass is fake. So everybody hugging me, and I'm like, but you know who didn't fucking hug me? The mama. And I kept saying like, bitch, you should be hugging me because you didn't raise this piece of shit. But also, your son did tell me you ain't shit. So I did what most bitches do. I was like, can I talk to you? And she was like, yeah, baby, let's talk. So we go outside, we talk. And I tell her everything. Like, I start crying and all of that. And she holding me. Shout out to you, though. She was really real because she knew, like, she's like, it's okay. She's like, it ain't okay, but you gonna be okay. Whether he ain't okay or not, you gonna be okay. Like, she was very much for the girls. And so she was like, how long this been going on? And I'm telling her all of this, all of that. I love my son. I done took care of my son. I done helped my son. I done been there. I'm even done with him. That's why we don't talk. I said, can I ask you something? Why don't y'all talk? She tells me that he ran up some fraud shit in her name for over 80K, and they've been at odds ever since. Mind you, we ain't gonna go into too much into timelines, but she's saying that it happened about 4 years prior before me and him got together. So really, by the time I met him, it had been 3 years. Now it's been 4 years. She's like, I'm still to this day trying to get a lot of stuff off of my name, my identity.
What the fuck, y'all? God damn!
Are you trying to tell me your son did motherfucking fraud and identity theft under your name? She said, that's absolutely what I'm telling you. I said, you know he told me you did drugs? Y'all, when I told her that, she said, what? She instantly, I ain't did no, I smoke weed. I smoke weed for sure. I smoke weed. I used to pop Exos back in the day. I don't fuck with nothing. I said, he told me that you used to be on heroin. Y'all, she got so fucking mad, right? She like, oh, I said, I'm so sorry. Like, mama, I'm not trying to be messy. She said, you know, this is the second time he did. She's like, this is the second time somebody that told me that he just made up stories about me. She said, I heard a story that I used to be a street hoe. Now you telling me I'm on drugs. I'm pissed off. I'm finna go whoop his ass. I said, ooh, please, not while I'm here. The mama like me. She never gave a fuck. She called that boy full name. He come out here. You done told this motherfucker girl that I'm on drugs? How long I been on drugs? I said, he said you was on drugs most of his childhood and that you still be on them on and off. She said, ain't no motherfucking way. She said, you know I don't. She hit the fuck out of his back. And he just stood there like a little bitch. I said, oh, this nigga a liar. Y'all, instantly, everything start unfolding. I said, okay, you didn't want me talking to the mama because the mama know you a fucking dirtbag bitch. And you lied about the mama because so I could think she not credible whole time. That's why the mama was. So then she sent him away. He telling me to come in the house. He low-key like trying to pull me in the house. She said, he's like, get your motherfucking hands off her. Don't touch her. And I'm talking to her. Get your ass in the motherfucking house. Because you lucky. I'm going to tell your daddy what you been saying about me. And y'all, his daddy don't play. He be getting on his ass. So, you know. So she begins to tell me that she know about the girl on Valentine's Day. And that's why she was confused that I told her that we've been dealing with each other this long because he had just brought somebody right around New Year's, around the time we met. Y'all, I cannot make this shit up. I said, okay. She's like, that's why I was confused. So then I started telling her, I was like, okay, but remember how I'm telling you about that girl that I seen in the driveway? I was like, she's saying that's his girlfriend. They've been together on and off for 3 years. So then she like, what she look like? Y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little messy. Me and that bitch took pictures. Cause I know you like, what? She did too though. We both weird then. I don't give a fuck. We were young. It's cool. I showed her a picture. She said, She like, that's that bitch from about 2 years ago. What the fuck? It's a collection. If he hit you once, you part of his collection. What the fuck is going on? I'm pissed off. So now I start, because you know, I'm coming to a point where I'm like, okay, I could be P. I done found out this nigga a hoe. I knew that though, low key. I knew that and I was trying not to know that. What am I gonna do, right? Y'all, I'm gonna be real. I remember I found out eventually that I wasn't P and I was so happy. I was like, ooh. Cause I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't play that shit. Like, I'm pro whatever, you feel me? So after that, shit was very rocky with us. Like, I was not coming around as much. I gave him his key back. And then like I would come over there ever so often, like on some, you know how like Peanut off of Baby Boy, she's like, I'll call you when I want. That's how I was moving, like very much like I'm gonna treat you like a slut. You wanna be a slut? That's exactly how the fuck I'm finna treat you. I'm finna treat you how I treat the rest of these dog ass niggas out here. So that's what I started doing. He hated it. Of course, he acting like he want to be this good nigga to me and all of this shit. So he was very upset when he found out that I wasn't P. Should have known. Red flag. You trying to trap me, bitch. Bitch ass nigga. So after all of that was said and done, I kind of kept coming around, but I really was trying to get them ends. One thing about me, I believe in, I love to be pampered. I love to be spoiled. I love to be catered to. I love all of the shit, right? Okay, so basically, like I was saying, y'all, once I know that you finna play in my face and all of that, like, I'm finna run it up. I'm finna run you dry, run it up. I never cared, right? Right. So I basically had decided, like, okay, I got stuff and deadlines with him and things I need, so I'm gonna just have to figure it out, right? So I kind of just was doing my own thing. I did start talking to other people, but like I wasn't messing around. So that was still like my only sexual partner, right? Right. So around this time, I think we was finna head into summer, right? No, we was finna head into fall. So like we had talked about taking the kids to go do like fall festival stuff, Halloween stuff. He was one thing I do give him. He was really big on like I'm gonna make sure the kids straight. You know, I might not be the best man, but I'm gonna make sure the kids straight. So I respect that. Cool, whatever. Now here's the thing. One day, right now, mind you, this motherfucker still posting me on his Snap, all of that. He don't really be on Facebook like that as much, but he's posting me all on his Snap. His Snap is literally where he do everything. He had just made an Instagram only because I had made another Instagram. So then he figured, oh, why you got two Instagrams? I need to be on there, see what you doing. Even though you a hoe and you're doing, okay. So I'm in St. John's, y'all. If you know St. John's, you know St. John's. Y'all know that hair store right there on the corner. Then it's that convenience store on the other side. Sunset Nails, TJ Seafood was over there. Subway, right? Right. I'm in the hair store and I seen this like Hispanic girl like looking at me. And she looked like she was having a bad day. So I just chalked it up to, girl, I don't know why you mugging and all of that shit. It is what it is, right? Cool. Now, I had my baby with me though, right? So for me, I'm like, okay, you know, whatever. I'm not thinking nothing of it. Y'all, I walk up out of there, right? And I'm like, okay, I'm finna go get me and my baby some TJs. You know the hood love TJs, RIP TJs. But anyway, get over there. I'm ordering the food. I see the Hispanic girl again. I'm not thinking nothing of it. You probably went to the hair store and then came over here just like me. My baby kept fussing and said she wanted something, and the lady said my order was gonna take a minute. So I go out to the car, right? Go out to the car, and I'm trying to get my baby situated. Mind you, she young. You're like, she not, you know. So the girl come out, and she was like, bitch, so what's up? I look behind me because, who are you talking, what? So I'm kind of like, oh. So I keep going. She was like, yeah, you, bitch, you. Whoa, what the fuck? Y'all, she basically, yeah, I knew it was going to happen. That was scary as fuck. So, I'm recording? So basically, y'all, she was trying to run up and fight me. And was basically, she kept saying P name. And was like, you fucking with my nigga, you fucking with my nigga. You told him you was going to tear me the fuck up. You told him, I ain't tell that nigga shit. Well, who are you? So I'm like trying to protect myself because I'm trying to make sure like, okay, I'm not trying to get into it with you, my baby right here. If I was by myself, run down. It's not no problem. But like, my baby right here. She loud, she cussing. So now my baby crying. So now I'm feeling some type of way because like, what the fuck? So I'm like, let me just get the fuck on. I close the door, y'all. She's beating on my shit, kicking my shit. And I'm looking at her though through them, because I'm glass house, no tint, baby. I don't give a fuck who see. So I'm looking at her and I'm like, okay. And I'm smiling. I'm like, okay. All right, okay. I said, I'm gonna get you. Don't worry about it. She's like, you never gonna get me, bitch. Bitch, that nigga don't want you no more. He said, fuck your fat ass, da-da-da-da-da. Okay, cool. You doing all of this over a nigga. I'm finna do you in as soon as I can. I immediately go to his house because I knew he was at the house. Get out the car. I go put my baby in the room with his baby, whatever. I'm telling him everything that happened. He playing stupid like he don't know what happened. So you know what I did. Right. So, and I'm just like, okay, so what the fuck going on? He steady telling me like, that's my ex. I know exactly who you're talking about. I will call this bitch and get on her ass. He sure enough FaceTimes the bitch and he's getting on her ass. Y'all, let's get to the shit. The end of this is I went out of town. I went to Houston, right? I went to Houston to go have a fun girl. Matter of fact, he the reason I went out of town because he was like, you need some time to yourself. You know, he kept telling me this for weeks and weeks and weeks. So I finally decided to go on the trip. He like, I'm going to break you off. Go have fun. Do your shit. So I go to Houston with my friend. I come back, right? I come back, and I was like, I still got some of my shit. Remember, I never went and got all of my shit from his house. I still had some of my shit at his house. So I was like, I'm going to go get some of my stuff, right? So I'm going to go to the house. I was like, I'm going to see if he over there. I was like, But he always be leaving the key out still, so I should be good. I should be fine. Y'all, I get up over there, and it's like hella cars, and I'm like, damn, like, I don't know who's who, whatever. I'm going to just go. But I had texted him before saying I was on the way. As I'm at the, like, y'all, I'm walking on the sidewalk to get to the main porch. I see the text, and he texts me. He's like, how far are you? What the fuck? Okay. If 2 plus 2 is 4, why the fuck would you be asking me how far I am? What would it ever matter? You ain't never asked that before. Y'all, I turn that key, get up in there. The way the house is the foyer, like the main area, the stairs, right? It's like some mini stairs to go further down into like this like second living room, right? I would call it like a movie room. That's where we used to lounge at. So I'm looking in the living room. I don't see nobody. I don't hear nobody. I yell his name out, P, right? I don't hear him. So I'm like, okay, maybe he in the shower or something. I don't know. Y'all, as I'm walking, something tell me go in the movie room. I get halfway down. I see some like red toes and an anklet on the foot, and I see like a blanket over the leg, almost like she's naked. And so I'm just like, what the fuck, right? Y'all, it was a whole lady in there. She ain't had no clothes on. She ain't had nothing but a sheet over her, like she had just got done getting railed. Okay. Instantly, I'm hollering. She get up, she jump. I'm like, who the fuck are you? What the fuck are you doing here? And she like, who are you? Who am I? Bitch, this my nigga house. Like, I'm going off. Finally, I hear his footsteps. He coming, right? Y'all ain't gonna even lie. I two-pieced the fuck out that nigga. I did. Because that's why you asked me how far I am. You're a fucking liar. Everything you say is a lie. I ain't gonna lie. Me and him had it out. We had a nice little tussle by the kitchenette. We sure did. I don't give a fuck, because don't play with me like that. Was I wrong? Yeah. Should I just have left? Yeah. But also, do I feel bad? No, I don't. It was just at that moment, all my emotions came over like, damn, this is what I really been dealing with for a while now. He started talking about, don't act like you not like fucking around with other people and da-da-da-da. And I really wasn't. She kept running out. Was about to run out. And I remember I chased after her, and I was like, I want to know how long y'all been dealing with each other. And she was like, I don't want no drama. I said, I'm not mad at you. I'm not finna put my hands on you. And I get it. Shawty probably felt like you just tore this nigga up in the kitchenette, like by the kitchenette. Like, I know you gonna put your hands on me. But I'm like, girl, I'm fighting him back, and I'm just winning. Like, no, I'm not. Y'all, she told me that she met him at the strip club about 2 years ago, and that they've been fucking around on and off, and she just came back into Austin. And so he told her to come over because he just got this new house and he wanted her to see it. Y'all, do y'all know I helped that man decorate that house? Right. I said all this to say, obviously after this, I immediately was done. I crashed out. I crashed out so bad I can't even talk about all of it, but I did not touch that girl. It's funny, I ran into her like a year after that, and we never had no problems. Like, we was just kind of comparing notes again over these lame ass niggas. Yeah, and then he kind of stalked me for like 8 months after that, and then he kind of just gave up eventually, and then I seen he had a new victim. Shout out to the new victim, though. The new victim had a baby. I didn't have a baby. I made it out scot-free, thank God. Shout out to my guy. He don't play. So, yeah, that was about the time that I dealt with an ain't shit, no good provider nigga that tricked me with the money and love bombing the fuck out of me. And I should have known why. Because why would you stand up to Queen on Valentine's Day, right? So that's the finale, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning the fuck in. If you got to the end of this video, go ahead and leave me a like and a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if I was dumb in part 1. Like, I don't know. I don't feel like I was. Could have been. Could have been records. I don't know. Thank y'all for tuning in, and y'all have a great one. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Can you focus on me? Can you focus on